Children, in this video we will study the next classification of Himalayas. In the previous video we have studied the greater Himalayas, okay, the topmost ranges of the Himalaya. Next one was the lesser Himalaya, means the ranges which found below the greater Himalayas. And now we will study the Shivalik ranges, okay, which is the lowest ranges of the Himalaya, which is also called the outermost range of the Himalaya, which is extended from west to east. You can see here eastern direction. So its width is 10 to 50 kilometer and have an altitude varying between 900 to 1100 meters. As you can see, the altitude is quite low in comparison to the greater and lesser Himalayas. These ranges are made up of unconsolidated sediments. It means it not only contains the soil, it contains the rubble and the gravels also. These ranges are made up of the rivers. Okay, rivers deposit the sediments in this area particularly. There are several dunes which are found in this area, okay, and that is Dehradun, Kotli Dune and Patli Dune. These ranges are divided on the basis of the regions, okay. They are divided on the basis of the regions, especially demarcated by the rivers, okay. Rivers have demarcated this area from west to east on the basis of valleys. The part of the Himalayas lying between Indus River, you can see in the map it's given, Indus and Satluj. Satluj is also one of the rivers. So the part of the Himalaya which lies between the Indus and Satluj, this is Satluj and this is Indus. So that is Punjab Himalaya. Then next one is the part of the Himalaya that lies between Satluj and Kali River. As you can see in the Hindi book which I have for the reference, Hindi book. So the part of the Himalaya which lies between Satluj and Kali River. So this part of the Himalaya is known as the Kumayo Himalaya. Now the next part, the part of the Himalaya, the demarcation is done by these two rivers, Kali and Tista. So the part of Himalaya which lies between Kali and Tista is called the Nepal Himalaya. Next demarcation is between the Tista and Brahmaputra, or you can say the Dihang river. It is also known as the Dihang in Assam. So the part of the Himalayas which lies between Tista and Dihang is known as the Assam Himalaya. This Brahmaputra river, this is one of the important river of the northern part of India. So it in the easternmost boundary of this is the easternmost boundary of the Himalaya. The Dihang Gorge is one of the important gorge, okay, which is made by this river. So the Dihang Gorge are known as the Purvanchal. This entire part, easternmost part, in Hindi, since it is in English we call it easternmost, so in Sanskrit it is called Purvanchal. So this is called the Purvanchal Himalaya. This part has the dense forest. As you can see, it is entirely covered with the green color. So this has the dense forest. Entire part has that. This is Brahmaputra river. So this entire part has because of the several rivers and soil is sediments. This unconsolidated part is made up of sedimentation. So that is also one of the basic reason for the dense forest. The Purvanchal rivers in their lower courses, the Purvanchal rivers means Brahmaputra is there, and other rivers are also found in this area. So these rivers make channels, several channels, and they divide the silts, means they deposit the silts in this particular area. The channels are called the distributaries. Children, one basic thing you need to know, that what is the difference between the tributary and distributary. Tributary, when one main river is assisted by several other small rivers. So those rivers are called tributaries to the main river. But distributary is the several branches of the main river.